Just a small reading here. Repentance Ritual of the Emperor of Liang. Location 420. At the time when our heart named full and perfect asked him, "What did you do in the past to receive such terrible suffering?" The ghost replied, "When I was someone in the past, I craved offerings, was greedy, stingy, refused to practice reconciliation. I also failed to observe proper deportment, and often spoke harsh and vulgar words. I further reviled and looked with hate and contempt upon those who diligently upheld the precepts for who practiced it vigorously. Counting on being strong and healthy, assuming that I would live a long life and would not die anytime soon. Consequently, I committed limitless and wholesome karma. Looking back now, I am filled with regret, but to no avail. I would rather use a sharp knife to cut off my own tongue and undergo suffer for kalpa after kalpa, than to utter a single word of slander about those who perform virtuous deeds. Venerable One, after you return to Jambudva, I beg you to use my misery and grotesque appearance as an example to teach an admonished Shao bhikshus and other disciples of Buddha to carefully guard their mouth from committing any speech offense or to avoid casual or reckless speech. When they see others upholding the precepts or those who are not, they should just be mindful of praising those people of virtues. Day and night I am suffering miserably to retribution of being a ghost throughout thousands of kalpas. When my retribution of being a ghost ends, I will then fall into the house. After explaining these chaos and conditions, the ghost threw itself on the ground, collapsing like a mountain, and weighed with great grief. Today, we who are here in this Bodhimanda due to our shared karma should be greatly terrified and fearful about what was mentioned in this sutra text. Just the offense of speech karma can cause a person to suffer for so many karmas. How much the more suffering when we include the offenses from committing other unwholesome karma. Losing a human body and going to suffer all have to do with the karma we create. If there's no cause, how can the effect possibly come about? If we create a cause, then we will definitely receive retributions or rewards. Both offenses and blessings are not far apart from us, and we will have to face them in person. They follow us just like a shadow or an echo. Because of ignorance we are born, because of ignorance we die. Throughout all time, the past, present, future, whoever is self-indulgent or lacks in cultivation will never attain liberation. Only by guarding and protecting our cultivation can we receive endless blessing. All of us gathered here today should bring forth a sense of shame and remorse purify our body and mind. We should repent and reform of our past mistakes and vow not to commit new offenses. This is lauded and praised by our Buddha, henceforth we should not be judgmental about it, but rejoice in the good deeds of others, whether or not the deeds can be accomplished, and whether or not those doing them will persevere in their good deeds. Whatever good others do, whatever long lasting the duration of a thought, minute, hour, a day, month, 6 months, or a year, is much better than not doing any good at all. The Dharma Flower Sutra states, even if a person with scattered mind enters a stupa or temple or recites only one's name of Buddha, that person will certainly become a Buddha. How much more so for someone who brings forth a great resolve and diligently plants blessing, or practices good deeds? Sages pity those who fail to rejoice in the good deeds of others. We disciples should now reflect and contemplate since time without beginning until the present, undergoing cycles of birth and death, we have had countless evil thoughts about obstructing others when they perform good deeds. How do we know that? If we had not committed such offenses, we are not encountering many obstacles when we practice meritorious dharmas. We have difficulty applying effort in meditation or in cultivating wisdom. We complain it in suffering after meditation, suffering after bowing for a while. We easily feel tired and bored after practicing according to a sutra for a short while. All day long, we occupy ourselves with mundane activities and are vexed and distressed by multitude of fictions, creating various evil karma that prevents us from liberation. That's it, just a small one. Small reading.